I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team fam? Happy hump day. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring you guys the latest on Destiny Payton. She is still out here talking like she has never talked before, child. And it is over the Scots. Baby, she called them some gaslighters. And I'm going to tell you guys all about it and then some. So stick around for everything, okay? Hit the like button, share the video. Welcome, all of my new subscribers. I see you guys. Thank y'all for becoming a part of the family. Make sure your notification bells are on and become a subscriber if you are not already. And let's get into the tea, okay? Because like I said, she's out here talking like she's never been before. Since Destiny did the show with her mother, some of y'all may remember that. She has been on a press tour where she's been talking to different platforms about what's going on in her life right now. And one of the people that she stopped by was Crystal XO. And y'all know Crystal will get that question about her and Martell out to anybody. She asked Melody about it. She done asked Destiny about it before. Who else? Anybody on the show she's asked about Destiny and Martell, but Destiny found herself in Crystal XO's chair again, and Crystal asked the question again, baby, are you and Martell bumping uglies or no? Okay, let me know. And this time Destiny answered the question much differently than she did before. She still said no. She said no, and you know where that rumor came from. But she also answered this time in a way that didn't take her up out of her skin. Y'all know Destiny before in the past would be like, why would you ask me that? How dare you? You know, and get real agitated about it. This time she put a smile on her face and she answered very calmly, no, that's not true. We're friends. And you know where that rumor came from. Okay. So she's definitely in a different headspace than she has been in the past. That's for sure. She's just how she carries herself is very, very different. But I said all of that to say, y'all remember last season, Marceau put that same damn rumor out there when he talked to Tisha. Tisha had come in the house and said, Destiny is trying to get me to drop my guard with Martell, become his friend, because y'all know Martell and Tisha don't fool with each other. And I've been saying that since I've been reviewing the show. They don't like each other. But Marceau says to Tisha, you know, you need to stand back a little bit when it comes to Martell and Destiny, because there might be some truth to Destiny and Martell sleeping together. He put that back in the atmosphere last season. And then he told her a friend to everybody is a friend to nobody, and Destiny is a friend to everybody. That's how the seed got planted. And then we saw Tisha have that same conversation with Destiny a few episodes ago where she said, this is what Marceau told me about you. The friend of everybody is a friend of nobody, right? I'm just saying that because something tells me that this conversation is going to be revisited again. Maybe even on the reunion. They've already taped the reunion and they've already signed contracts for season 12, y'all. Okay, now with all of that said, Destiny was on No Chaser TV's page, and she was point blank asked about the Scots. Tell me, your thoughts about the Scots. And Destiny said, I'm just going to say that all of them are gaslighters. And this is a big deal because Destiny and Tisha fall out before we get to the end of this season, season 11. And y'all remember in the mid-season trailer, Tisha is crying like crazy, snot coming out of her nose. And she screams at Destiny that she isn't her friend because you know damn well what people have been saying over me and my marriage, and you want to be friends with them. She feels like Destiny did or didn't say or do something that she was supposed to, right? She's blaming her for that. And now Destiny is back on this platform, okay, after what just went down, and said, I don't give a damn. They are gaslighters, okay? And just in case y'all don't know what a gaslighter is, a gaslighter is a form of persistent gaslighting is a form of persistent psychological manipulation and emotional abuse where the perpetrator causes the victim to question their own reality, memories, or perceptions through tactics like denial, lying, and trivializing. The abuser gains control, causing the victim to become more confused and more insecure. And a lot of people believe that to be true of Tisha and Kimmy in their marriages. And Destiny, for all that for all that Tisha did, screaming on Destiny and saying, "Baby, you ain't my friend," Destiny came right back outside and said, "Yeah, they still gaslighters. They're still gaslighters. I don't care what Tisha think." She also was asked questions like, "Give me a word," or "Tell me your thoughts on Marcel." And Destiny said, if I wasn't in therapy, I would say a whole lot more, but Marceau is clever. So whatever Tisha has a problem with Destiny about, Destiny's still standing 10 toes down on it. That man ain't doing right by you, is what Destiny is saying in so many words. And she's been talking, like I said, on all platforms, baby, and she ain't changed up yet. Okay. Now, in regards to Kimmy, she said that Kimmy has changed, and I'm assuming since, she had gotten sick, and that happens sometimes. People just, they lose their spirit, and that has to be rebuilt. That's a muscle that got to be, put back into play. But Destiny said that Kimmy's different. She said that Kimmy used to be a person who used to say whatever was on her heart. She would call a thing, and now she doesn't do that anymore. And yeah, basically, she said what Odell said to Louis and Jackie Brown. She said Kimmy's ass used to be beautiful, and right now she is just basically she bends, she folds, she bows, she does whatever the Scots tell her to do, whatever the Scots tell her to do. But she is no longer a person who stands on her own merit. That is what Destiny is saying about Kimmy. And this is important because y'all know people be flippity floppity, but Destiny feels real strong now that she has gotten her truth out there and she's not letting people use it against her, because damn, people were using that truth against you, baby. I did not know all the stuff that people knew about Destiny, and they tried to push out there into them YouTube streets. And Destiny said that will not happen again. Okay. But anyway, this is what's going down over here with Destiny Payton. Like I said, they do have their contracts for season 12. But before this season ends, Destiny and Tisha are going to fall out real bad. And Tisha has already came out on her YouTube channel and said that her and Destiny, they've gone through it. They're still, they're still on rocky road, but that her and Nell Fletcher, Tisha and Nell Fletcher, have made a pact to talk to each other first before things get ugly. So we shall see what happens next. But y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that this sleeping with Martell thing is going to come back up on the reunion? And if so, what do you think is going to be said about it? Also, what do you think about Destiny saying, all of the men, all of the Scots are gaslighters, and that the women, the married women in the family may all be, gaslit and manipulated and soft, a shell of themselves, because they are so far down with protecting their man. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, please, and thank you. Follow me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY. Become a subscriber if you are not already. And until the next one, bye-bye.